We're here today to do a little testing with our Timken Phalanx oscillating tester. As you can see, I've already got an oil sample in there. It's running. And today we're going to try the Rotella 5W40 T6 synthetic oil. This is a pretty common oil for most of the guys who run diesel pickups and some big trucks and whatnot. And we're going to give this a test and see what kind of film strength it actually has. Even as good as this will probably test, there's a lot of the Ford 6.0s that still have trouble with the oil. It's not quite strong enough. We're going to give this a test and see how it works out. Got some 2-pound weights we're going to put on here. Another 1-pound weight. That was it. Not very good. It took 3 pounds of weight, and the motion ratio on this is 54.33 to 1. So that's let's see here. A little over 162 pounds of load is all this had on it. 163. Regular motor oil for automotive testing is about half this much weight. So we're going to give a try to the product that we make, Maxx, and see how much we can improve this. The Rotella T6 5W40 that's been heated up to 500 degrees in a closed vessel for 1 hour. To do a test on this, we are going to just started to put the third one on, so its load is about 53 pounds less than what it was before it was cooked. Okay, today we're going to take this burnt oil. This started off as 5 ounces of Rotella T6 5W40 for diesels, and we added a half an ounce of Maxx to this for the treat ratio at a half an ounce per 1 quart, just like we recommend for your first running on your diesel, your Ford Power Strokes, Maxx, any of those. This Maxx actually cleans the sludge, the varnish, actually leaves a protective film on the metal parts, reduces the effects of acid. We're going to show here this specific test is to show this sample was cooked at 500 degrees in a pressure vessel for 1 hour with the oil treatment already in it, so it was all burnt. This smells like Fido's butt or possibly hell. Don't know which, but it stinks real bad. So we're going to run this on the machine, and we're going to do what we call a burn down test. We're going to put 10 pounds of weight on the machine, on the lever, and the ratio is 54.33 to 1. So it'll have a load of over 500 pounds of direct load on the bearing surface. And then we're going to take the oil bath away, and we will start doing a countdown and see how long this runs. Generally, the Rotella T6 it won't run at all, even fresh out of the bottle, with 10 pounds of weight on the machine. It'll only hold 4 pounds of weight before the machine stops. So we've done this with some other stuff, other products that we make in the past, so we have a pretty good idea how the results will come out. So we're going to get ready to do the test now. These red weights are 2.5 pounds a piece. We'll put one on. We'll put two on. We'll put the third one on. We'll put the fourth one on. That right there is over 500 pounds of direct load on the machine itself. So when we're going to get to 3 minutes on the tape, there's 3 minutes on the recording. And we're going to let that run and see how long it goes with that weight on it. Let's see if I can zoom in here a little bit. You can actually see the bead of oil running around on those two bearing surfaces. See if it'll focus in here. Hopefully it will. That's too close. I can't get any closer, it won't focus. There we go. Go a little slower, baby. Come on, thing, focus. Modern technology isn't always so great. We're at 1 minute and 33 seconds. I just went and got a pyrometer so we can test, see what the temperature here is. Right now we're at about 208 degrees. It's beginning to smoke a little bit. We're at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. This doesn't have a laser on it, so it's kind of hard to find the temperature. 216. The ingredients in the Maxx is very complex nanoparticles. It reduces wear, it reduces friction, it raises the TBN of the oil, which stops the action of the nitric oxide and nitric acid, which is what ruins your oil and causes it to go bad. Most of our oils, when we run the Rotella T6 in our diesels, we have run at 20,000 miles and the oil quality is still good. about 230. It's beginning to smoke more. We're now at 4 minutes with no oil. Just whatever ran in on the bearing. $238, almost 240. It's now at 4 minutes and 25 seconds with no oil. With 500, well, over 500 pounds, 530, I think it's, or 540 some odd pounds of load. Looks like it worked 240. You can see that the bead is much smaller. $250. 5 minutes and 25 seconds. $265. We're now at 6 minutes and 16 seconds with no oil. Most motor oils make more noise than this with the oil bath. 270. There's 7 minutes. $275. It's still got a pretty large oil pool. Can you see the oil pool on the, you can look in there and see how it draws the oil right to the bearing? That's all that matters, is that spot right there. It's all it cares about. Chemically, it knows where all the load and force and heat it is, and it says we need to be right here. This is smart oil technology here. This is as advanced as it gets. $276. There's 8 minutes. There it is. Whoops. It's 8 minutes and 12 seconds. This is what we call a burn down test. That was the previous mark on there. That's the mark we just made. show you once it cools off without just regular motor oil. You'll see what the difference is.